Good evening, my friends. Armand Adrian, the founder and CEO of Roulette.com. In these days, I've invested so much in my knowledge. I've invested more because I'm planning to traveling. I'm planning to get the new level, to be in a new stage, and many of the businesses which I created in my whole life was my ambitions. Now I have a new ambition. My student, my friend, which is my friend, who makes hundreds of thousands of euros from Roulette with my help, we meet many times per month. We meet, we drink a coffee or something, and we speak about projects. Now, there is hard times. Most of the people get very hard in these situations because now we live in a hard times. Everything is collapsed. Your mentality needs to be a winner mentality, because now when we have problems, then is the right moment for you to see if you are a player, if you are a winner, if you are an ambitious person, if you can succeed. Everybody knows to be a loser, everybody, because everybody where you go, people are losing. They don't like that, they don't like that, they rely on people. How many restaurants now are suspended for 6-7 months and people got left without money? How many companies was shutting down fault of Corona? So the problem is that people get easily down because they don't use their own responsibility to succeed on their own. Online, if you go to Google, if you go to YouTube, if you go to Facebook, if you go to the television companies, they made more money now than ever before, because everybody buys ads, everybody wants to promote product for the people. So you see that there is niches where people make money. But think about how many of you doesn't know how many lose in casinos. That's the problem, because 99% of the people lose in casinos. These casinos will never be stopped, because casinos, it's a place where you can reach yourself. That's the goal. Only few of the people are making rich money from casinos, but everybody wants to get the feeling gambling and winning in casinos. Why I choose casinos from beginning, from 18 years ago? Because in casinos there is money. So if you want to succeed in some area, you need to be smart, you need to be intelligent, you need to be pragmatic, you need to be to have an ambition. In my case, I discovered the secret of beating roulette. That's my passion, to study roulette. Even today I study roulette. I don't know the next number. This is the only thing which is missing me in my whole profession, to know the next number. That's not predictable. I don't know yet. Maybe I will know in the future. But since now, I never discovered the next spin, the next number. So the problem is that in my life, I choose to work hard. So I work hard helping people, because in the moment which I discovered the secret of beating roulette, I knew that I can help people. Few minutes ago, I spoke with somebody about a guy who has been arrested for human trafficking. A very rich person here in my city, very rich person, on television, national television, everybody was talking about him. After 5-6 years, they arrest him. They took all his properties and his stuff, and now having problem because he's committing crimes like human trafficking. Everything you do which is illegal, you go to jail. You lose what you have. You cannot do money by selling drugs. You cannot do money by human trafficking, because this will have an end. Remember that everybody wants to be rich. Yes, it's true. But once you become a rich person, it's very hard for you to hide yourself. Because in the moment you are rich, you got nice cars, you got nice houses, tons of money. Your friends are, among your friends, you become very popular. So everybody knows you. If you choose to make money illegal, you go to prison. You will lose. All the people who makes real money 100%, they make legal stuff. If you don't create something legal, you cannot make money. That's the problem with many of the people online, because most of the people who watch and you watch on the internet, they are not showing themselves and they are cheating people. If you watch my websites, if you watch my tutorials on YouTube, all over the internet, you know that I am showing my face, I'm showing my house, I have the same phone number for 13 years, I running a business, a legal business, I pay my debts to the government, I'm totally popular, I'm totally open with everybody, but I am becoming rich and I make money because I am honest and I'm not a criminal. I'm not doing criminal stuff. Beating roulette is something new because nobody understands to beat roulette. And of course, for you who doesn't think, well, Adrian, if you can do it, I can do it too. Yes, you can do it, you can study roulette, but it will be very hard for you to understand to defeat roulette without my help. In the moment you discover the secret of beating roulette, the mind is changing totally. Because you don't know, you never won at roulette. How you can talk about something which you never studied? So the first step, you Adrian, you are another scammer. You cannot say that about me, which I'm showing my face. Because the stupid people, the idiots people will always say negative stuff because they are envious. Everybody around you is poor people. They are envious. They don't succeed. They want money. They want that what you have, they want too. So they try to find you excuses, defects, and this stuff. But think about, how can I be a scammer for 10 years being still here and showing my face and asking 5,000 euro for my DVD? Because when you get something for 10 euros, 20 euros, you might say, forget about 10 euros. But when somebody is giving me 5,000 euro, it's obvious that I really need to give him attention, to help him, because he wants results. Nobody's giving you 5,000 euro and forget about 5,000 euro. Think about, you need to think logic. Because if you don't think even here, even to this level logic, you are too stupid to understand roulette. So if you don't understand my psychology, how you will understand to defeat roulette? You got my point? That's the problem with people around the world. Because they want something, but they never understand the truth. Never understand the truth. They watch, they see an ad, and they buy something for 10 euros. Well, they will save their money by paying something with 10 euros. I sell something which I really helping you at 5,000 euro, and you think something bad about me, but I'm showing my face. So I have many reasons in which you need to think how is possible that Adrian is still here after 10 years. So you see, the difference is in your choices. Because 99% of the people online doesn't show themselves. This is a problem. I will not trust somebody which is not showing myself. In the fact, I bought 2 applications in iPhone from iTunes. I didn't buy the applications because I trust the applications. I bought the applications because I trust Apple. You got my point? So what I know is that everybody who is open-minded, transparent, is needed to be trusted, like me. If you don't find somebody who is openly showing himself after 10 years is still in the same place, telling the same thing, you don't have to trust nobody. But if you have somebody like me for 10 years still here, you need to trust him because something is new, something that guy can helping you. Of course, in roulette, this is my passion. I don't know if there is somebody in the world except my students who understand roulette like me. But there are other niches. There are so many people who makes money legally and who makes and win money. Not only me, I'm doing that. Okay, I'm not making money only me. There are so many people who makes money in constructions, who make money in other businesses, but they are transparent. A cheater cannot succeed for 10 years. Cannot succeed. This is what I talked with my friend a few minutes ago about this guy. For 5 years was in all the clubs. He was spending hundreds of thousands of euros, and after 5 years police got tracked that he is doing something illegally, human trafficking. You cannot succeed with criminal stuff. You can succeed only with hard work and legal stuff. If you don't trust me, don't trust nobody. Because if you don't trust me, who I'm showing my face, my house, my properties, the same phone number, the same documents, if you don't trust me, don't trust no one. Because there is nothing other one to trust. Think about. But I know what I'm saying. I know what I have. I know my testimonials from my students, how much money they make. Because it's possible to defeat roulette, because roulette is a computer. It's something which can be studied. If you studied for 18 years like I did, you can understand roulette. You got my point. Roulette, it's a simple game in the moment you study correctly. But it's a hard road because you need to study for many years to understand this game. This game, I was born to study this game. I'm very good in properties, in constructions, but it's not my place, constructions. You got my point. There are so many people who sell cars. I'm not good to selling cars. I'm not good to make business with cars. When I buy a car, I spend 70, 80,000 euro for a car. When I sell a car, I sell with 30, 40% lower price than the others because I'm not good in selling cars. When I'm stuffing around about one car and I buy a new one, I give to a lower price just to sell the car. But what I'm good is to defeat roulette. So maybe you are a doctor. You cannot be good in playing football. You are good in being a doctor. That's your problem to be good in what you're doing. And if you want to study something, trust at least the person who is showing himself. You got my point? You don't trust everybody. Trust only the people who showing yourself, and they are for many years in the same niche. Apple is here for so many years. iPhone is since 2007. It's a trustable company. I am a trustable person because I'm showing my face, I'm using the same phone number, I'm using the same real name and my documents, and I'm showing my houses. I am a honest person because doing something illegally, selling something at 5,000 euro cannot be cheated for 10 years, because in 10 years, like I was having 220 students, you realize that these students, they wanted results. Otherwise, they didn't pay 5,000 euro for a DVD. So think about that. Yes, I'm still here because I'm illegal. I am legal. I am honest. I help people. And that's why I become rich, and I will be more richer in the future because I am honest and trustable person. Best regards. Study my website regrule.com and watch sessions, watch debates about changing your psychology about roulette, because yes, roulette, it's a software and can be studied. Best regards, and we talk inside members area. Bye bye.